Congratulations on all the success of Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, we just got renewed for 5.
Wow.
Just got renewed for 5, and everybody wants 5 because you go into syndication.
Okay.
But when everybody was so excited about 5, I knew we were going to get 5. I was like, honey, what about 6 and 7?
That's
please?
right. How does it feel having all that success? And I mean, I've been blessed to meet quite a few guys coming through.
Yes.
So it's been amazing, huh?
I work with wonderful people.
You can
I
tell.
work with people who do not make me too mad. I love to see them in the morning. I love leaving at night knowing I'm going to come back and we're going to do it all over again. We have a good time together. Our cast, our crew, our producers, our writers. And I always say, when you've got a good thing like that, it starts at the top.
Yes.
And our top, yes, starts at the top. And I got to thank God because our top, she may be tiny, but she is mighty.
She's mighty.
And I love Quinta Brunson.
Quinta Brunson.
Yes.
You better speak. And then you guys have amazing cameos on the show.
Yes.
Who would you be, like, one as a surprise guest on the show?
Wow. You know something? It would... Wouldn't it be lovely to have her? Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure, I would love that.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Now tell me this, you moved to LA to do Abbott Elementary, right? But Quinta became your tour guide. Like, what's that?
God bless Quinta Brunson. She has really changed my life. And you know, I had been to LA for work, you know, sporadically throughout my career, but I've never lived here.
Yeah.
And I moved here to, oh my gosh, love that girl.
Yes.
I moved here to be a part of her show. And, you know, she's taken me to Lakers games. You know, we hang out after work, you know, regularly. And she's just been an incredible friend. And it's been nice to get to know LA through somebody's eyes who has been here for much longer than I have. And so I'm really kind of indebted to her.
Congratulations on the 4th season of Abbott Elementary. That is amazing. And last year, y'all had 9 Emmy nominations, which is, y'all been cleaning up. It's been awesome. Okay, to me, the whole cast feels like a party in itself. But does the cast of Abbott Elementary love a good party?
Oh yeah, we do. And we're not shy about posting about it on Instagram, and you know, it's just a good time. We make the show so quickly. You know, we shoot an episode a week and we work really hard, and it's a really kind of beautiful thing where like we're really making it on the fly. It's like jokes are being scrapped, scenes are being rewritten. We're finding, you know, always trying to find creative ways to shoot it and make it look like a documentary. And so when we get to go out and we get to, you know, go to an award show or go to a party, somebody, you know, please invite us to your parties. We have a great time. I feel so privileged to work with people that I genuinely enjoy spending time with outside of work. They're incredibly generous and kind and funny people. And so, yeah, when we get a break from the hustle of work, which in itself, you know, feels like fun and doesn't really feel like work, yeah, we have a blast together.
We have a blast watching you all together. You could feel this energy that you guys really genuinely love each other. I've had some of the cast members come by before.
Yes.
And a little birdie told me, like, sometimes you implement their real life stories in the show.
That has happened a couple times.
That's true?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can confirm
That has happened
for
a couple
us.
times. Not that often, not as often as people would think, but naturally we start to write towards people's sensibilities. And for instance, Tyler can be a little neurotic about things, who plays Gregory. So he plays that really well in the character. And I'm very good friends with Tyler, so some of the things that he's iffy about, like raw seafood, that inspired us to be like, this character doesn't love food that much, and doesn't like certain foods. Or Sheryl very famously mixes up the names of people and also the races of people. And it's a 1-2 combo. You don't know which way it's gonna go. And Lisa, who plays Melissa on the show, she loves to cook, and she is one of the characters who is of the Sicilian American heritage. And so Lisa actually often helps us with certain things, like what kind of food the character would actually be making. So we have a wonderful, like, pattern of like kind of picking and choosing things.
I love how well you pay attention and you know each and every one of them to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, Cheryl's gotten to do many a Caribbean accent on the show.
Ooh.
And that's fun too, because that's where she's from. And so Barbara has the ability to also do these things, and you know, we get to bring Cheryl's Caribbean heritage to the character.
That's genius. I love it. Y'all have had some amazing guest stars. Let's see, you had Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
How was that?
Honestly, the best part of Bradley coming in and the episode airing is that now we can talk about it. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to keep this stuff quiet. Like, we under all types of contracts and gag orders. And then the weird thing is we do award shows, or like, I'll sit down and I'll talk about it. Everyone will ask, who's coming in?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to get sued, y'all, please. So Bradley was great. He was there. You know, he came in. It's amazing how, like, when actors are really great, they can pop into a show. He was there for maybe 2 or 3 hours. Found our rhythm immediately.
Wow.
Found his jokes, found the camera, which, you know, as an actor, you get taught not to look into camera. So we spend so much time trying to get actors to break that so they can get comfortable with it. He immediately caught in. It was actually really beautiful. We've had some other, Cree Summers came in this year.
Oh, okay.
Tatiana Ali came in this year.
Nice.
Like, we've had some real heavy hitters, and we're not done. We're not done.
Don't
somebody
tell
came
it,
in
don't
today.
get got. Okay,
Literally,
somebody
I
came
just
in
came
today.
from work. Someone came in today.
But you can't tell it.
Again, I don't want to get sued.
Okay.
I have time for this.
We're not gonna push it too far. Okay, so I know your character and Quinta's character, you know, it's a little thing going on, but what you like, how do you feel about, you know, the relationship progressing with y'all characters?
You know,
Ooh, right?
I heard somebody's yes. But,
Uh-oh, how you feel about it?
I hate to say it, and I know everybody's always mad at me for this. I don't necessarily want to see them together.
No?
No.
Is this an actor's choice?
No, I mean, okay, it's partially an actor's choice, but also somebody who, like, I read a lot of scripts all the time. I watch a lot of TV, a lot of film. I don't think that we see displays of platonic love between two people often. I think it's really easy to go right to they have feelings for each other, therefore they should be together.
Right.
I like this dynamic of them exploring withholding that and just actively loving each other where they are.
Oh.
That I like to see
Okay. That'll bring something different
more.
into
Yeah,
the
I think
table.
it's time for that. It doesn't, people need to, I think TV allows people to see things that could be their lives for the first time. And I think seeing a healthy friendship that is deeply caring about one another in a work atmosphere needs to be shown more than a relationship.
Okay, Director Williams. Congratulations on season 4 of Abbott Elementary. Your character Ava finally has a love interest. How did that come about?
Does she? I think it's a little will they, won't they. I don't know if he's in fact a love interest, but I do know that he exists. And also, no, it's just cool because Ava has a lot of love interests. That's what I like about her. She got a lot of boyfriends. And one thing I love about this show is Quinta usually runs the people by me, runs the men by me. A lot of people don't have, I don't think in TV shows, that privilege.
No,
of like,
not at all.
What you think about this guy, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
This one was a surprise, but I ain't mad about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
But one of my favorite things about Ava is she in the world. I love that about her.
We follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to attend a real life Ava Fest.
Yes.
What was that like?
Oh, that was amazing. Like, yeah.
I want to experience it. Ooh, you got your own
A
fest.
whole fest about me. That's a very Ava thing to say. But yeah, a huge that statue was like 50 feet tall, like of me, and it was just amazing that the network spent so much money to promote our show. We were the only sitcom at Comic-Con, which is about
That's
Marvel.
major.
And, you know, yeah. It's like Iron Man and us, you know? So that was amazing. And then it was a real carnival and people had so much fun. And yeah, that was Yeah.
I want my own carnival. Look at this. That looks so fun.
Yeah, that was one of the highlights of my life. Yeah.
I
that was
love
really
that
nice.
so much. And you and your character are similar and different. What's similar and different about you?
As time goes on, like first season, I was like, that is not me. As time goes on, she's becoming more and more like me, which is a good and bad thing. But yeah, the writers are like definitely putting more of my real personality into the character, my interests. My favorite book was in there just recently, the Octavia Butler Parable of the Sower is my favorite book. Her Doomsday Prepping I love the X-Men. Like it's just like, oh, that's me, you know, type thing. And the flip of it is that I'm me myself acquiring some of her personality traits too, because my just her confident, you know, part of the thing I bring to Ava, I think, is my confidence. I've become even more confident in playing this character, and she is
fierce, honey.
I don't even gotta say nothing. Y'all know what that means.
Festival. I love this. Everybody loves Abbott Elementary. It is beyond a hit. It looks like you guys have so much fun.
We do. It's, you know, there's a reason why I think that we are the top comedy ensemble on television today.
Yes.
I think so. And truly, it's because, as I like to say, there's not a bum in the lot. Everybody in this cast is so incredibly talented.
Yes.
You know, Tyler, who's been doing this since he was a little kid, and Chris Perfetti, who's an amazing stage actor, and Stan Davis, who plays Mr. Johnson. He's been around forever doing a million roles. Janelle was brand new to television, but obviously she plays Ava Coleman. She's killing it. And and Quinta, she's a wonderful actress. She does surprising things. Like, she'll switch it up, because she can, because she created the show. So,
Right.
like, if we're doing a scene and she gets an idea, she might change something up real quick and just do it, and it'll kill you. She's hilarious. And of course, Sheryl, who is a magnificent angel here on earth.
Yes. It is so good. Now I hear Quinta like pulls things from y'all everyday lives and put it in the show. Has she done that with you?
Yeah, she likes to surprise us. We don't know it. You know, they had a whole bit about Sheryl messing up people's names, and it came from when she called Orlando. She thought Orlando Bloom was black. And then there was a whole bit on the show about all these people in show business that she thought was black, and they're not. And it wound up on the show, and Sheryl doesn't read the script before our table read. So she was going through it, and then she was like, and then Quinta. And Quinta was like,
That is so funny. What I love is y'all seem like one big old happy family.
We are.
I think
we really are.
transcends through the camera.
I think so too. And people get it. They're like, oh, these are people that actually like each other.
You can
I don't
tell.
think there's going to be a story coming out. Sorry to disappoint the tabloids, but there's not going to be like, really, they hated each other. We get along.
Yes.
We miss each other when we're not working.
It shows. It really
Yeah.
shows.
Thank you.
And then I love this. You dedicate your character to your late mother.
Yeah, my mom was Sicilian. She passed right after we shot the pilot, in fact. And she was teaching. She was a public school teacher in downtown D.C.
Beautiful.
And she was a tough lady, but she was just passionate. Like, if she loved you, that was it. And she felt that way about her students. So a lot of what I put into Melissa Schmente is an homage to my mom, and who she didn't live long enough to see us win awards or be a huge success. But after we shot the pilot, when she went to the hospital and I knew that she was really sick, I reached out and to my manager, who same team with Quinta's manager, and said, can we get a copy of the pilot so my mom can see it? And within 3 minutes, it was on my phone. And you're not supposed to share it,
Right.
but Quinta made sure that I had it so I could play it for my mom, so I could say, I'm gonna be okay.
Wow. That's beautiful. And a beautiful way to honor her memory. Stanford, this is a big deal because this is the first time ever in the series where you are a consistent role, right?
Yes, I'm a series regular.
A series regular. That's how you say it.
Series regular.
Tell it to the world.
A series regular.
Oh my goodness. How does that feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I work with a stellar cast. I have so much fun. When I'm away, I want to be there with them because I'm just enjoying every moment of it.
You can sense that.
Yeah.
You can feel it. And I think that's a huge reason why it works so well.
Right.
It seems like you guys have so much fun. Like y'all are a unit and a family within it.
Great
Even with
writing.
the children and everything.
Yeah, we have great writing. We work, like I said, a stellar cast. And the children, they're unbelievable.
So professional.
Yeah.
The children are so professional.
Yeah.
I mean, by take 5, I'm bored, so I'm like, I don't even know how y'all are still like in it. They're like ready to go, and I'm always amazed by the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
come
seem so-
prepared, they come ready to work, and they want to please. They want to please us, and they want to please you guys.
How does that feel when you see people that you love now that is a huge fan of y'all show and work?
It's incredible, you know, to know that we touch that many people. We know that we touch the general audience, people that love our show, the fans. But when you see celebrities and people whose work you admire, and they tell you how much they admire your work, it's really.
I'm always
it's really a
shocked.
compliment.
Like, you watch our show? Yeah. So yeah, that's amazing.
Everybody watch y'all show. It's like historic.